What's up, YouTube? This is Revere Sky. I'm chilling in New Mexico. Like, let's say New Mexico, the land of the enchanted. Like, things get you stuck. Like, all of a sudden, you stuck in New Mexico for a second. Well, anyway, I want to do Kenaz, Kenaz, fire, purification, insight. Today is a day to clean up and clear away what is unnecessary, unhelpful, and undesired in your life. This can be literally getting rid of clutter, but also examining outdated and misaligned thought patterns and habits. Let the energy of Kenaz burn away the old to make room for the new. So I'm going to be blazing some shit up. Not on a physical note, but on thought, I guess. Well, the interpretation, Kenaz, refers to the ability to create your own reality. You do not need to live in the reality manufactured by others or society, which I already understand this. You are your own reality artist and engineer. The rune is associated with vision, creativity, inspiration, revelation, and the technical ability to make it all real. Well, I think I already create my own reality, not to the extent where I could just start manifesting powers, but I think that my soul, spirit, mind, and all that, my conscious, my subconscious, I think that it actually helps me out for this 3D reality. Like, I think it lines me up pretty damn well, even down to the sixth sense, you know what I mean? So, what I wanted to talk about before I forget, um, California. So I'm in New Mexico right now. I got to go through Arizona. I was supposed to be in California tonight, but this is the land of the enchanted, and it seems like the land of the enchanted want me to be here tonight. So in the morning I'll be leaving. But I'm gonna be traveling like on the coast, like all the way from San Diego all the way to Oregon. It's just something about the coast I'm feeling. So like maybe since I'm gonna be here 4 months, somebody from California might be able to tell me like a nice vegan restaurant, uh, a good gym, but it has to be a gym with a sauna. And it could be anywhere up the coast. Like I don't really care which city it is. It can be any part of the coast. It could be like a fruit bar or a wine or a book hangout. It could be anything basically. Um, I was thinking like, am I gonna party? Am I gonna try to do some beach partying? Like, what am I gonna try to do? Nope. Strictly uh exercise, meet people, um, beach, swimming, sauna, meet people, and basically conversation. And of course shopping. Like who doesn't want to go shopping, right? But other than that, I guess I'm gonna go up the coast and back down the coast until I figure out exactly what will be convenient for what I need. So I'll figure that out. So I'm gonna go all the way from San Diego all the way up to the Bay Area and possibly all the way up to Oregon. But yeah, enough on that one. And then it's another one I wanted to read about. That was the room, the very first thing I talked about. The Ace of Swords. And my friend get mad when I say swords, but it'll be alright. Ace of Swords, realization, truth, intellect, clarity, and communication. Interpretation. Let me do today's message first. You are very clear headed today. It's a good time to look at the big picture of your life. What do you most deeply value? Are your values reflected in how you spend your time and energy? No. Like, compared to what I'm trying to do, trying to mold myself and train myself to do, they not they not balanced out. Okay. Are your values reflected in how you spend your time and energy? Well, in a sense, yeah, because I think I've come a long ways. If not, today is a great day to rearrange your priorities. Yes, that's key. So I have to write down all my priorities. What's my goal? What do I want to accomplish in the 3 to 4 months I'm going to be in California? I'm going to be in California tomorrow, but it's something about this energy telling me don't you step foot in California until you know exactly what your to-do list is. So first thing in the morning with a fresh mind, I'm gonna write tonight too, but first thing in the morning with a fresh mind, I'm gonna rewrite it, what exactly I plan on doing. And I said, last but not least, I know this for a fact, if I do truck drive, I'm gonna take my chances on doing something local in California for a bit. It's like paid vacation. Like, hell, I'll flip burgers at McDonald's or something for a paid vacation just to give you something to do part time. Like, who cares? Like, it's just so you won't dibble and dab in all your savings in a sense. Okay. Interpretation. When this card appears, you will be presented with an opportunity to use your mind to cut through obstacles. Right. And I think I do that already. Well, I know I do that already. There may be a problem to solve which will lead to personal growth. You will have the mental focus to make new plans, develop new strategies, and commit to effective actions. Excuse me. A new truth will occur to you. You will understand something in a new way. You may gain a fresh perspective on an old issue, a perspective that is clear and true. When this card appears, it may be an opportunity to cut away what is unnecessary and leave it behind. Here's the kicker. I got the rune of the day. It's telling me to cut some shit off and leave it behind. So I mean, it just take it out of the equation whatsoever. So off rip, what I write on this paper tonight and in the morning, that's what goes. That's my priority, and I have to stay focused on that because solo dolo. You're born by yourself, you leave by yourself. Even though you're united in a sense, or try to be united in a sense with people, it's just not gonna work. It'll work, just not like right now. But let me see. I got to finish reading it. When this card appears, it may be on an opportunity to cut away what is unnecessary and leave it behind. This card indicates an opportunity and the necessity to do the right thing. Like all aces, the opportunity must be grasped in order to develop it. And this is the Ace of Swords. So I have to figure out what I need to cut off. Saying any bad influences, like anything bad influence, that's like no problem. I don't think I need to cut off social media. Maybe I do need to cut off social media. But I don't think I need to cut off social media. Like, why? Like, that's my way of communicating, and it's like a vlog diary in a sense. So but it's amazing that I got I got two things that's telling me to cut some shit off. Get rid of it. But yeah, I know what I'm doing. I thought I brought my charger. Hmm. I know what I'm doing. I know what my purpose is. All this, that, and the fifth, and the whatever, but. And I know what I'm going to do in California. When I got on YouTube, I wasn't trying to bond with the actual YouTube channels. I was actually intrigued by the YouTube channels, and hopefully you would mingle with the crowd per se. Like, if I'm attracted to a certain YouTube channel, you would think that you would have more communication with the followers of that channel. You know, people to hang out with, people to meditate with, people to go exercise with, people to just talk shit with, people to discuss the channel, you know. But it's not like that. It's like, I don't know, is it because I'm single with no kids and have no responsibilities or what? Like, it makes me think, like, how do people see me to the point that, like, you have, like, basically no interaction with these people? Like, and the little interaction I do have is so slim to none. It's just weird. I just thought I should say that. And then you might want to communicate with the actual YouTube channel people, but they on that money tip. But which I don't mind that, because you know nothing's wrong with supporting people, but child, stop it. I lack friends, so I ain't trying to buy no friend for none. You know what I mean? Now, don't get me wrong. I like spoiling people, but I ain't trying to buy no conversation. No, not at all. And when I do think about having a consultation or something, or I want to know about myself, I'm going to tell you something. I can never, I can never write down any questions. Like, and some deep stuff that I want to talk about. Like, I don't really think that these people have experienced any of it to even give me, guide me in the right direction. You see what I'm saying? I don't think, I really don't think so. So, um, yeah, this is just random thoughts and me reading my readings for the day. You know, so I am gonna read my horoscope for today because I'm bored. I like reading these horoscopes. I need to download some more. They kind of get me down the road and help me out. Let's see. Now, how does that? Okay, there we go. Let's see what Scorpio talking about for the day. And this stuff usually add up. Um, Today you will be more understanding and and this is Scorpio. You will be more understanding and more sensitive to the considerations of others. It's time to get closer to those you love. You need to give vent to some of your emotions. Of course, I need to vent. I have nobody to vent to. Like, I don't want to vent to YouTube. Like, I want to vent to an individual, and I just don't have that individual. I need that priest. I need that priest that you can talk to, and they're not gonna make an example out of your discussion. You know what I mean? You can actually talk to this person, and they're just gonna sweep everything you said under the rug. They're not gonna actually come back with a video or something trying to help the world with it. You know what I mean? Because this is my problem, not the world. Once I figure out my problems, I'll be able to help the world. That person ain't got to help the world, trust me. Okay. You need to give vent to some you need to give vent to some of your emotions, which will save you some anguish as a result, and your energy levels will improve. That's a good thing. My mood, your self confidence overcomes your doubts, and your outlook becomes more optimistic today without losing its realism. Love, you will be well advised to move forward and jettison those doubts, which are the only things standing in your way. Excitement is in the air. Seize this chance and don't. I don't know what that is. Prevaricate? Seize this chance and don't prevaricate. Or prevaricate. Did I say prevaricate? Um, Money. You're going to be challenged verbally and will be forced to take a stance. Oh, I read this yesterday. This is not the 12 o'clock one. Yeah. And you see when this pops up, like horoscope is like your timeline already written out. So you're going to be challenged verbally and will be forced to take a stance. Avoid making any commitments today. Okay. So adversary, verbal stance. I kind of get it. Work. Your efficiency will be enabled you to excel. Your efficiency will enable you to excel. Concentrate on things in depth, and it will be easy. I think I do that a little too much. Um, the moon in Sagittarius in position 27 degree 33 minutes. That's a good sign. 27, 9, 33, 33. Need to progress, spirit of venture. Need to progress, spirit of venture, impatience, and restlessness. Of course, not very sensitive, but spontaneous. And yes, I'm very spontaneous. Like, you'd be amazed how I am and how I think, like on a day-to-day basis. First deacon. This was this will be an ideal day for wiping the slate clean when small resentments are concerned. Similarly, it will be time to sort out your financial affairs, borrowing, giving back, or recuperating money or objects. Investments will be the order of the day, unless you're talking about a real estate project. And I see some investments that I want to do. But the thing about investments, and I know this for a fact, me, if I had a goal, if somebody gave me $10,000, $20,000, or $5,000, if I'm broke, or if if I got bills, or if I'm in debt, the money that the person would give me for the goal to accomplish or to start building my foundation or my business. When a person is broke or something, or they don't have enough money or something, like you see potential, you see people you want to invest in. First of all, if let's say $20,000, we'll say $20,000. You give this person $20,000, of course you want some wrote out what they're trying to do. And then if you invest in them, of course you want your money too. But at the same time, you have to think, what is this person's financial situation right now? Because how, like, if I give a person $500, the first if they don't have any money, the first thing they're gonna do is go buy some cigarettes, go buy some clothes. They're not thinking about that startup because they're having too many issues as of now. Like, you might think about this new gadget that you need or something to make your videos better. You're not thinking about the goal in hand. You know what I mean? You're thinking like, well, hell, this money came. Let me pay all my bills. Let me get caught up on my bills. Let me buy a car. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't feel that the people that I think, there are people that I want to invest in, but I just don't think that they're stable. And when they're not stable, your money is not put towards the better cause. They're actually catching up on finances, trying to make their life better. And that's another thing, you know, like, you want to help make people's lives better, right? But at the same time, you have goals too, you know what I mean? Like, the exchange has to work so it can benefit as a collective and not just an individual. But at the same time, the knowledge can be so good to the point where you're like, fuck it. I help, just help them. Don't worry about the collective. Maybe if you just help them. But that's the first deacon. Second deacon, you will expand your ideas and future plans by trying to consolidate all your gains so you can move forward without losing ground. This is a task where you could find advice and support around you. People will be available to help to and helpful today. Yeah, I think I got some damn good helpful videos today. Team spirit, third deacon. Will team spirit will be lively and adversaries will be entirely up to dealing with your combative spirit. I would say, in a sense, I got a combative spirit. This could be a good opportunity to take yourself in hand by enrolling in a sports club or in an association reflecting your interests or tastes. Seeing people will do you the world of good. And that's another thing. Like, I want to do consultations, but that's defeating my whole purpose. Uh, I'm antisocial. I got people phobia. Don't get me wrong. I smile a lot. I get around people, but at the same time, I be in my own world. When I'm talking, I'm talking. When I'm trying to explain something, get the person to understand something. Oh yeah, I talk. But when it really get down to it, I just feel that my devices and whatever I want to do that day is like over the top with compared to socializing. Like, I would rather sit here and talk to this camera, look at this computer, than actually mingle. So, me actually doing a consultation via the internet, via phone, via anything, no, I need to get out and be within groups. That's the thing. I need to get out. So hopefully over time that would be a good goal. And in the process, figure out some more goals. Basically working goals. Hopefully I run into some Scorpios. I was looking at all the water signs. One, two, three. I need to find a Cancer. Like, I need to stumble across a Cancer. if I could stumble across a cancer, one on the conscious awakening type spiritual level, not just no ordinary cancer that work every day 9 to 5 and don't know that there's a hologram wrapped around Earth. Like that's the basics. Do you know your blood type? What's your blood type? That's the basics. Like I don't even want to conversate with nobody that don't know their blood type. Seriously, I don't. But anyway, this is Revere Sky, me and Yoda, sitting here chilling, bored. I'm about to turn that AC off. It's cold. And hopefully I'll be at the beach tomorrow. Peace out. This is Revere Sky.